Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you today? I am good. Today is another update in the Pan as Old as Time Project Pan. This is in collaboration with the Pantastic Ladies Facebook group. I will have the link to the Pantastic Ladies down below, as well as to all of those who are doing the Pan as Old as Time Project Pan. This year. This is where we have taken our oldest palette and we are panning it. And it could be an eyeshadow palette, a face palette, whatever kind of palette it was your oldest. That's what you were to pick. And so I picked my e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. And if you've been following me on this journey, it's been a little up and down. I'm trying to open it. So as of last month, this is where my palette was. Now this month, I hate to say it, but my palette has not changed much. I'm trying to get it so it's close enough that you can actually see it without the glare of the lights. So at last update, I had just finished off the top of this pan and had the bottom half of this pan left to go. Now 2 updates ago, I thought this was a no-brainer eyeshadow and I would have it done. Well, unfortunately, we are how many? 2 months later, and this no-brainer is still there. So here, I will hold it like that. And now I still don't have pan on this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. And to be honest with you, I'm okay with that. I gotta hold it backwards. Again, it just doesn't work for me. So last month, my goal was to finish this pan off, but I wasn't calling it a no-brainer anymore since I had failed miserably, and then work on this shade right here just to make some movement in it. As you can see, I have yet to finish this eyeshadow. Now, I did not wear makeup very much in October due to the move, so I do believe that was one hindrance of mine. But I don't know why this pan right here is taking me forever. I love this shade, so I don't know. And I use it in almost every look, so I do not understand why it's taking me so long, but I really am struggling with this. Now, I did use this shade, and I do not like it. I find it to be, it's almost a brownish gray, maybe, or a dirt gray. It's hard to describe because it doesn't swatch the way it goes on the eyes. So when I swatch it, that's kind of what it looks like. Oh, come on. So it looks kind of brown, right? But once I put it on the eyes, it looks more like a dirt clod has exploded on my eyeballs, which is just highly unfortunate in my humble opinion. So while I did use it last month, I am not a fan of it. I do not like how it makes my eyes look. And in fact, I have gone in over the top of this with this brown here, which has expanded the little pan that I had. I've gone on top of it with this brown here, which has expanded that pan there just a little bit. I've even used these two here to see if adding gray would make it look more gray, but it did not. It just made it look dirtier. This pan did expand some because I do use it in my brows. And I did use both of these shades more. So they don't have any pan, but they do have more significant dips than they have before. So I think you can see on this one maybe. Sorry, I'm trying not to flash you. Both of these, how much more dip I have than I had in the last update. So I think because I had decided way back when I was about to quit this palette that I wasn't going to worry so much about these last 5 shadows. Now, which is funny because now I have I have pan showing in these 3 shadows. This one right here, because I find it to be just a dirty, just an unpleasant shade, I am not going to really focus on that. In the next month, I know we have 2 months left. And I have a lot of product here. So in the next month, I am going to focus on finishing up this dusty rose. I do not have a lot. I'm thinking of maybe repressing it out of that corner just so I can access it a little bit better. And I am going to really concentrate on these 2 shades here, see if I can hit pan on them, just make any kind of, I want to see how far I can make the dip in these 2 shades right here, and I want to finish this one up. I also want to expand the pan on the ones I already have, and on these 2 shades that I do not have pan on, I am not going to sweat them. This is a kind of just a dusty charcoal, and I do use it in my brows in conjunction with this lighter one, but as you can tell, I use the lighter one more than I do the darker one. So I'm really going to concentrate on these 2, trying to get as much movement on them and expanding these 3 pans and trying to finish off this pan here. So that is my goal for the next week, for the next month. Last time I had that ambitious of a goal, I kind of bombed, so I am kind of worried about that. But I want to see how much I can get done in the next month, and by not having to think about those ones that I just do not like. I just do not like them at all. So instead of concentrating on them, instead of shades I actually do like, or have come to like, I should say, I think I can actually get more done in my palette, or so I'm hoping. So that is my update for the pan as old as time. What do you think of my decision to forego that dirt clod brown? I don't know what else to describe it as. What do you think of my thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know your thoughts. As I've said before, this is the first time I've ever tried to pan a palette, and I know some people are amazing at panning palettes, and I am learning. I am slow at panning eyeshadow, and I have to accept that. So that is it, guys. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys take good care of yourself. Be safe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.